From the BBC World Service, in association with ABC and Akashvani, this is Stumped.
Hello, I'm Alison Mitchell and welcome to Stumped. With me for the ABC in Sydney is Jim Maxwell, and Cherry Sharma is with us for Akashvani in Bangalore. Now, Premier League winning former Leicester City and Austria defender Christian Fuchs has been tearing it up in village cricket. He marked his debut for Grindleford Cricket Club in Derbyshire in England by smashing a six into the River Derwent.
Oh my days! Oh my days! Christian Fuchs is absolutely loving it!
Christian had earlier taken 2 wickets and contributed to a run out in the game against Riverside Notts. And I'm delighted to say that he is with us now. Christian, great to have you with us on Stumped. I've seen the video of you hitting the six. It was a nice pull over mid-wicket. Were you loving it, as the commentary suggested?
Well, Alison, I think you're just as surprised as I am for, first of all, being here, right? Because it was just a Sunday gig, just some fun. My son pushed me literally to play with the men's cricket team, and after a lot of resistance from my end, I just gave in. I said, okay, let's give it a try. And to be honest, it felt really good. It felt really good, the six, when you really hit it. Oh, it was good, and I'm very proud of that moment, to be honest.
Well, first of all, why the resistance to start with? But now, have you genuinely got a bug?
Very simple, it's a different sport. Didn't have any contact with the sport before at all. Never gave it a try, never played it, nothing. And then to be just put into the cold water, right? It was like, let's say I was hesitant, right? I was hesitant. But like with every other thing, same with golf. When you hit the ball for the first time, you get addicted to it. And I played another game afterwards. I watched all my son's cricket games, and I got the hook, definitely.
That's great to hear. But I also gather you were helping out around the ground as well, like the scoreboard and other bits and bobs. How have you found that kind of community feel that exists around village cricket?
It's lovely. It's lovely. I mean, we help out as much as we can. We are local, right? The cricket ground is literally right on my doorstep, which helps. So it's just a little 2-minute walk there. But yeah, I very much enjoyed this small town feeling, and everybody being in the community, knowing everybody being in my house yesterday as well, watching the England game. So it's it feels really good.
And you've of course got your 78 caps for Austria. What would your friends back there make of you playing cricket? I mean, the game doesn't have a great profile in Austria, does it?
Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing, to be honest. But I think it's a great sport. I understand why people might be hesitant, because it can be a long time, but trust me, after the first game that I played, because you always have to be mentally switched on, you have to be ready, on your feet for a long time, I was exhausted.
Really?
Yeah. It's just different different demands of the game, right? Like you said, when you're bowling, right, you always have to be on your feet. You have when you're a field player, outfield player, then you always have to be ready to catch the ball. The ball hurts when you catch it. It really hurts. So I use my feet many times when it comes low. It hurts the feet, but I have more feeling for the ball in my feet than I have in my hands, right? But like I said, I really, really enjoy playing.
Jim Maxwell in Sydney with the ABC. Christian, nice to be talking to you. So, Premier League, you won that. Hitting sixes. Make some sort of comparison between this and account for the fact there's also a £10 bounty on your wicket now.
Making a comparison between winning the Premier. I listen. I think everything in sport or in life is all about feelings, right? And that feeling, winning the Premier League is obviously all the way up there. But then when I bowled, I did not think that I would ever get a wicket, right? And now in 2 games, I have 3 of them. And just when the ball hits the stumps, feels so good. Or when you bat and you hit that ball and it flies, because in my next game I had another 6, right? So I have 2 sixes right now. It's just an incredible feeling that hooks you and you don't want to stop. I mean, I hope my team in Grindleford doesn't hear it, because now they expect me to be there every single Sunday. But I'll definitely show my face again. I got hooked. Yeah.
One of the aspects of the flavour of cricket is sledging. Did you get involved in that with your opponents?
Can you explain that to me, please?
Oh, well, this is good that Christian doesn't know
right.
what sledging is.
I'm sure there's been plenty of it during your football career. It's really when one of the opposition try to take the mickey out of you because you're taking them down.
A few words spoken, bit of chirp.
Yeah.
Bit of chirping, it's called.
See, the problem is we don't have a huge audience, as you can imagine. It's usually the kids around from the town. So if it is, I would probably be red carded in the World Cup right now, because you talk a little bit like this, right? So the kids don't necessarily hear it. But there's some back and forth, right? The last time I did a, let's call it trash talk, a little bit of trash talk, right? Last time I did that, I was asking the guy to hit the ball a little bit harder, and I got knocked out. So I stopped it right away after. I conceded a wicket. So no more.
Very,
A little
very
bit
wise.
maybe here and there, yeah, a little bit. Sledging. Okay, that's a new one for me. Good, thank you.
Hi, Christian. This is Charu Sharma from Bangalore, India. Welcome to cricket. By the way, maybe we're looking at the new ambassador for Austrian cricket, because I remember 20 years ago playing in Austria. There's, I think, a UN community. There was a ground there. Enjoyed myself. However, I have to ask you, the rest of the players on the ground and elsewhere, how they react to a Premier League winning footballer coming and playing cricket with them.
I did not ask them the question. I'm usually pretty humble when it comes to it. I'm just one of the lads that wants to enjoy the Sunday game, the Sunday cricket. Obviously, there were questions. Hey, how did it feel? Like the standard questions that you have even now, 10 years after it. But I was very welcome. I felt like one of them right away. They make it very easy, right? It's just a bunch of guys with good people that want to enjoy the Sunday cricket and want me to be a part of it. And no, hold on, they didn't want me to be a part of it. My son wanted me to be a part of it, right? But then the following days, the following weeks, once I hit the 60s, they say, oh, you can actually play a little bit. So then they wanted me to be a part of it. And a very nice moment of being together, part of the community. And of course, the younger lads that are with the team, they ask a little bit more questions. But I think nobody believed that a Premier League winner could actually hit a six. So it was a good feeling, like I said.
And I wonder if you can believe the amount of attention your debut has gotten around the world. So that's something to shock and awe.
It shocks me, yes, because how the heck is that possible? I'm just having fun on the Sunday. I actually just having fun on Sunday. And then so that was that first Sunday. And then the next Sunday, actually BBC sent down a camera team. And I'm like, what is going on here? I actually enjoy my privacy. I want to have fun. But it puts me under pressure because I had to hit another six and I delivered. But come on.
Of course.
It's just Sunday cricket. I mean, it's a good sport though. And I really enjoyed it.
So is it possible to say whether you're a spinner or a medium pacer? Have you worked out what type of bowler you are to take these wickets?
However it comes, bowler.
As long as it gets down the other end.
Listen, I just know how to hold it, right? And I definitely need to improve my bowling, definitely. But I hit 3 wickets so far in 2 games, so I'm quite proud of that.
Definitely.
Maybe it's because my son plays cricket, but he also likes baseball. So before he got into cricket playing, we have like this baseball net at home, and I throw every day about 150 balls at him. So I had a little bit of practice throwing, but it's a completely different technique.
Yeah.
And that like this overarm and
keeping your arms straight.
The first one was like I could do it. I actually could do it. And then eventually I'm incredibly impressed how patient my teammates have been with me when I started bowling, because I must have looked like I don't know what I look
frog
like.
in a blender, some people say.
Yeah, definitely not a cricket player, right? Batting is one thing, you hit it, right, with the right technique and everything, but bowling is tough. And I really admire those people, how they can get so much pace behind it and spin. it's incredible.
And you're used to playing football running around with shin pads on. What about running up and down with huge cricket pads on?
Yes. I actually thought, and it's very developed, I actually thought they would weigh much more,
Okay.
but they're actually
Mhm.
fairly light.
You've
I
got some good ones then.
Yeah, whatever they gave me, whatever they have spare, right? But what I don't want, I don't like wearing a helmet. I it's just I'm used to seeing everything, right? And the helmet kind of um, restricts you from seeing everything. So I asked, do I need to wear a helmet or not? And they said, listen, it's at your own risk. I'm like, I'll take the risk.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'm not sure
Let's
if I'm
hope you
good.
don't.
I'm not sure if I'm a good role model by saying that.
Are these 20 over matches you're playing or 40 overs? How long are you in the field for?
Yeah, it's 40 overs.
Oh yeah, that's a decent stretch. Is
It
the
is.
body stiff then the next day?
Yes, I was. I was
Chris,
stiff. Yeah.
it has been brilliant hearing your story. Here's to more sixes and more wickets.
I appreciate it. Thank you. I'll deliver. Okay, just send a camera crew down.
We will. We'll keep monitoring. We'll report. Thank you for being with us on Stumped. An absolute pleasure.
Thank you, everybody.
Christian Fuchs, former Premier League winner turned heroic club cricketer. Well, that's it for Stumped for this week. Make sure you like and subscribe so that you never miss a thing. My thanks to Jim Maxwell and Chari Sharma, and of course to you for watching. We'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.